Hi, I'm Anne from Game Like a Mother. Today I'm going to show you how to play Abandon All Artichokes. It's ages 10 and up, 2 to 4 players, and it takes 20 minutes. Let me show you how to play. The goal of the game is to end your turn by drawing 5 cards, none of which is an artichoke. To begin, each player is given 10 artichokes, and you will put 5 down in your draw pile and 5 in your hand, which is a secret from other players over the course of the game. So this would be face down as you play. This is a 2-player game we have set up. So you take out, if you're not playing with 3 or 4 players, you take out any additional artichoke cards and make sure they don't end up in the regular deck, which you are going to use to make the garden row. You start by dealing out 5 cards. It is okay if there are repeat vegetables out here. If there are 4 of the same vegetable out here at any point as you refill over the course of the game, you just take the cards, bunch them up together and shuffle them back into the draw pile and deal out 5 new cards for the garden row. There are 10 different vegetables that can end up being flipped out into the garden row. And in order to play one of the cards, you just do what is written on the bottom. It's generally pretty clear. There is a nice little card with an example of how to set up your playing area. And then on the back, it has your turn guide, which I'm going to go through really quickly here, and then you should be set and ready to go. Whoever most recently ate a cooked green vegetable gets to go first. We're going to go ahead and say that it is this player. And what you do on your turn is first you replenish the garden row from the garden stack. You don't have to do that for the first round of play. There are already 5 cards out here. Then you harvest one of the face-up cards and add it to your hand. Now you get to play any number of cards from your hand. In the first round, you're only going to have 1 that isn't an artichoke. These are the ones that you can play for special actions. The broccoli allows you to compost an artichoke if your hand has 3 or more artichokes, which you certainly do. So in order to play it, you put it face up in front of you. Then you get to place an artichoke in the compost pile. Once something is in the compost pile, it is out of play for the rest of the game. You've performed all of the actions on the card, so you discard it, and then if you had any other cards, you could choose to play them as long as you can fulfill all of the requirements on the card. There's nothing else to do here, so you discard the rest of your cards. Your turn is not over until you have drawn 5 new cards, and then it is the next player's turn. Here's what the end of a game might look like. It is this player's turn. They're going to look at their hand. First step, replenish the garden row. We'll say they go ahead and select a carrot. They're going to take the carrot, put it in their hand, place it right away as their only action. They're going to compost these 2 artichokes. Then they can't do anything else. This has been put in the discard pile. The rest of these get put in the discard pile. And then first you draw from your draw pile, even if it's just 1 card. You draw from the draw pile, and then you shuffle your discard pile into your new draw pile, which in this case is just 4 more cards. So they have a hand of 5. There's still an artichoke in it, so they haven't won. It is possible to end up with fewer than 5 cards if you've discarded enough earlier on in the game. That's just part of the game. That's okay if that's what happens. And it does not matter if you're out of artichokes in the middle of your round of your turn or your opponent's turn. It has to be at the point when you draw at the end of your turn that you have 0 artichokes. That's how you win. So this is their hand. It's face down. This player's turn. They're going to go ahead, draw a card, and out here, and we'll say they go ahead and we'll just have them select the pepper and place their onion. They're composting an artichoke, putting it over here. They could place this. This is nice. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. There's another pepper over here, so they can do that. They're going to then discard this. They can't do any of the other actions here. They're going to discard these, and they'll draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. no artichokes, they would be the winner of this game. So that's how to play Abandon All Artichokes. It's pretty intuitive to learn how to play, and it's a lot of fun, and there's a great mix of luck and strategy. So check it out. Thanks, and see you next time from Game Like a Mother.